away from making the conference finals. But they only have to beat the banged up Bucks and the Knicks to get there.
Yep.
It's hard to say if the team that could actually beat the Hawks is actually legit. At 18-1 to win the title, is it worth a shot?
So, absolutely. The Heat, how the Heat are still underrated and undervalued is beyond me. I understand they don't have a roster full of great players. I get that. And this piece of hair is just going to drive me crazy. I'm trying to fix it. I'm looking at myself in the camera screen. It's just killing me. I understand that. What they do have is the best coach in the NBA and Jimmy Butler, who's been as good as just about anyone this postseason. And now they're up 3-1 on the Knicks, and the Bucks were the 1 seed, and they beat them. I know Giannis was missed game 2 and 3 in large part of game 1. Game 4 and 5, though, he was back, and game 5, Giannis seemed to be pretty damn healthy, and in both of those games, the Heat had double-digit deficits that they overcame in the fourth quarter. And in this game, game 4, they just out-hustled and out-fought the Knicks. And can the Heat beat Boston? Of course they can. They took them to 7 last year. Came down to a Jimmy Butler 3. Can the Heat with Jimmy and Spo beat Philly? Of course they could.
You're very passionate today.
Yeah, I'm fired up. The Heat, listen, I don't think the Heat are going to win the title. But I think right now, let me see what their odds are to win the conference.
He definitely knows.
I don't know what their odds are to win the conference. I'm just going to look real quick. To win the Eastern Conference, they're 4-1. That's not what they should be. It is crazy to me that Boston is minus 175. And it's not because Boston would be the favorite over Miami. I know they would be in Vegas. But Boston might not get there. And the Heat are definitely getting there. The Heat they were bad in the play-in. They were bad in the regular season. Jimmy Butler is a 16-game player. Spoelstra is a great coach. They have enough. What's the follow-up here, Dior?
What do you think about Julius Randle saying that the Heat want it more?
The Knicks' effort, particularly on the defensive glass yesterday, was pathetic. And listen, the Knicks fans were all mad at me, and I understand I underrated them slightly, but I underrated them against the Cavs, but otherwise I had it right. This team was not a real threat. And Julius Randle, box score-wise, had a good game yesterday. Eye test-wise, he didn't. And Randle now has to reconcile these things. In 2021, he was 24-10 on 45% shooting in the regular season. And then in the playoffs, he was 18-11, give him credit for that, on 29% shooting in the postseason. This year, he's going to make an All-NBA team. He was 25-10 on 46% in the regular season. And in the playoffs, he's been 16-8 on 37%. The Knicks actually have some nice pieces. Jalen Brunson can be the number 2 on a really good team. RJ Barrett has shown enough in this postseason that I think one day he could be the number 3 on a really good team. I like your complementary pieces. You got to re-sign Hart. I like Grimes. Obviously, I like Toppin. I like Quickly. That's 4 rotational guys. You have your number 2 and number 3. Question is, can you get a real one? Can you get someone to bite on Randle? Because that's another bad contract now. Not a playoff player. Sorry. He's like the bizarro Jimmy Butler. awesome in the regular season and then just becomes borderline liability in the playoffs. And if the Knicks acknowledge that, admit that, and try to move on, they could be dangerous at some point. If not, they're going to have a very clear ceiling in the postseason.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.